immediately got us started.
Man, shout out to Nick Vertucci. He is on this game like twice a week, battling with some of the best players in the world, and like
every week,
holding his own. You know, like comfortable. I don't know, man. Like I feel like he's also him and Bill Klein are like the goal to be these like successful guys outside of poker, but that like can just like come and play these high stakes games and just like have a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's not talking about his skill level at all, because clearly he knows what he's doing. Clearly he's good at playing poker, but it's just, you know, when he hasn't dedicated his life to being a poker pro, and he's battling with these guys, because you know, I have a career outside of poker, and to imagine myself playing at this table with these guys, I'm not doing that. No way. I'll put my money in the bank.
That's probably the GTO thing to do.
I'll put my money in the bank, man.
And Art is going to c-bet here. It looks like 1,000. And Garrett with the straight draw flush draw is just going to call here. He's going to try to outplay Art on a different street, and it's not going to be the flop.
There
Boom.
it is.
Eighth wonder gets there. Garrett Adelstein. Art with a nut flush draw, though, and a straight draw.
You had a second of relief when you thought he said queens, too.
I take back what I said.
Yeah.
He's going to win more.
Yeah. He slurred his K. King.
And Art probably proceeds with the call here very often. Go ahead, Bo.
I want to see a club roll off on the river here, because I just want to see Art get pissed when he wins.
Just disappointing.
You know, it's just going to be better for the game.
Art does have the nut flush draw blocker here. He's the only man who can have the nuts.
Will we see a check raise here? Because it's definitely in Art's arsenal to pull off a check raise here on the river.
Oh, yeah.
And wouldn't that be so much fun to see Garrett go into the tank?
Yes. And if 8,000 to go, and if you're in Art's shoes here, you're like, why are you betting so polarized? I've got the nut blocker.
Yeah.
Why are you going so big? I might have to get you off of your hand because you cannot have the nuts. You are capped because I've got the hand that you are trying to rep here.
Yep.
And does Art want to go for this? Sometimes. Maybe not every time. Is this the time? And if Art goes for it, he's going to have to go pretty big here, I think. Time chip extended. I love this.
See, like, when he puts the time chip out, it's less likely that he's going to jam. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. I don't know. I've seen these guys very creative, Bo. They throw in a time chip and then go for, like, a raise for value. Okay. These guys are pretty balanced.
That's true.
Art did throw in the time chip pretty aggressively. Yeah.
But, yeah, he kind of looked like, I don't know. Yeah.
And I think it's, like you said, definitely in Art's arsenal. If Art goes for this every time, it's probably not good. Going for this sometimes is probably really, really good. And look at Art.
How much is that?
Look at Art go. $32,000 to go.
My boy, Art. King Art.
Two-time WPT champ here.
Just like throwing haymakers at Garrett Adelstein here.
And this is what you said you wanted to see. Garrett's mind put to max pressure in a blender here.
I mean, if you're going to play high-stakes poker and you're going to sit down with a lot of money and play against the best, you got to be able to make these kind of plays. And I'm saying that as somebody who's never played in these games, and I don't even think I could hang with them. But I know that if I did sit in this game and I had that blocker, I probably think, you know what, I got to go for it.
Yep.
Because I don't want, like, the chat to be calling me a snowflake. I don't want them to be, you know, call me a nit. And there'll be a lot of pressure, a lot of peer pressure from the poker world for me to, like, go for it. So that's what I would do.
You got to do it for the gram.
That's right.
Or the YouTube or the Twitch. Just saying, guys. Art's definitely not doing it because he likes money. He's doing it for you guys. And no speech yet from Garrett. I'm waiting for the speech, Bo.
It's such a gross spot.
from a psychological standpoint, the scratching of the face, and you're soothing yourself, actually.
Yeah, totally.
So Garrett's trying to relax himself, trying to get his thoughts clearer. Here comes speech play, I assume, guys, and time chips are flying in. It's a tough spot. You have third nuts.
Yep, and he knows Art's capable of it. Call.
Oh, he makes the call.
Nice.
Garrett makes the call.
Doesn't love it.
Nice
Wow.
call by Garrett Adelstein, and that's some top-notch poker being played on
Wow.
Live at the Bike.
That's just like above the rim poker right there.
I feel like we just watched, if we can compare this to basketball, we just saw a game-winning shot.
Yeah.
That's like game-winning shot right there.
Yeah, or more like a game-winning block or steal. You know, it's like, you know, it sucks because when Garrett makes that call, he knows he's gonna get shown the nuts sometimes. You know, and it's just like, but he just can't fold it.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, he's like, all right, if I get cooler, I'm coolered.